Hello and welcome, dear listeners, to another enchanting episode of Strange Horticulture, where we love the stormy weather and hellebore. So today we are starting chapter 5 and 6, day 6. And in our last episode, this was our clue. So, this is the old man looks out across the lake. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently south towards the fork. So I want to see if we can find this on the map. And I'm assuming Coniston is the town he is from or in, and I'm not quite seeing it on the map, but it must be here, surely. So, the fork is south of wherever he is, so let's just go up and down here. Ravenglass Boodle? Is that what that says? Okay, Swinside, Whitfell, Beckfoot, Lowood, Red Pike, Great Gamble, Hard Knot, the old man. Oh, the old man looks over the lake with blind eyes south towards the fork. I wonder if it's this. Here's the lake, Coniston Water. Yeah, so gently south towards the fork. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Let's see what we've got. I like this one. It reminds me of lavender. Plus purple is my favorite color. Alright, let's ring in our first person for day 6. Miss Eleanor, she says the insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I have drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. So, maybe here. The air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. It says a winter boar. Is that one that we have? Okay, it says also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers. These look blue-gray, but it doesn't match the flower. Those are blue, but I wouldn't say blue-gray. Oh, maybe this one? Found growing in extreme cold environments. Rubbery leaves make insect repellent. Aha. Alright. Perfect. Let's get a label on that one. Horticulture saves my skin. I didn't read all of it. But we got the plant, so that's the most important part. Alright, who's next? Miss Bethany. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her and her sister Charlotte. We're trying to find her, comma, and her sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Have we seen that one before? I don't even think we have a... Oh yeah, we have a page for it. Looks like leaves. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate, and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer out in the fells. Well, we don't have any description of what the leaves are like. Other than the picture, no description of the flowers. Those seem to be the ones that match closest. Yeah, let's try this one and just fingers crossed, guys. Good old Jacob's Worth. Miss Peggy is next. I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. It has curled leaves and a dark blue flower. The lemon dandy does, but it doesn't look dark blue to me. Oh, this one has curled leaves. Look at these skills I'm accumulating as a horticulturist or a botanist. Some kind of plant enthusiast. Ennis, we've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the dendru. Excuse me? Is this an invitation to like a guild? I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sagil Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the dendru. Interesting. Okay, St. John's poppy is the red one, I think, isn't it? Outside Sagil Church. Can we find that on the map? Ravenglass, Gosforth, there's the castle, Stone Circle. I'm not seeing a church. That looks like a church, but... Crinkle Crags, Kendall. There's a cave. Jack Barrow. There's another castle, woods, Loic. Jack's rake. I'm not seeing the church on here. I mean, there appears to be one here. I passed through the idyllic village of Grasmere, with its quaint stone cottages, dot and ivy, no doubt occupied by a fancy poet or an artist perhaps. As people pass by, they smile and wave while children play carelessly on the open green. It's a far cry from the congested, dank streets of Undermere. Perhaps I should move my shop here. I see it. There it is. Biscuits. Okay, well, let's water some plants. Let's see if we can get our meter back up. I see it now. Almost there. And just a little more. There we go. Okay. Let's try this square. Oh, biscuits. Okay, so it should have been probably the one below it. I know I earn these points from watering plants for sure, and I know from some stuff, like when people hand me things, sometimes I'll get them, but I kind of wish I got them just from helping customers. I don't know if I do, honestly. Church isn't hard to find in this small hamlet of Sagil. This must be the place. Where's the St. John's poppy? That's been taken care of. Let's see who's next. Miss Verona's back. I have returned from Swinside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the stone circle. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. It's grisly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. I'm sure it's labeled by now. But I don't know for sure. I don't remember. I know we've talked about it many times, but for some reason I was thinking that it was like a fungi, but do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins turn black as the blood succumbs to Dendra's miasma. A sure and painful way to die. Okay. So, it doesn't look like any of these. I'm trying to locate something with similar leaves. This one kind of, but not. My fingers ache from handling this plant. And this says the poison is so potent that even touching the plant can be painful. Touching the leaves can be painful. Nice. Okay. So we have the gilded dendra identified. Let's see who is next. Give Hellebore a good scratch. Anne says, my aunt died 2 weeks ago and I inherited her house. I have been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Alright, let's see if we can find this one. Royal Gensha. Sometimes called Everheart. The pink flowers of Royal Gensha are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. This one. One of the few ways to release the bind of Swift's snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of Royal Gensha. Beautiful. Alright, where are our tags to label this one? Okay. Let's see what our clue is going to be when we close up shop. "5 miles south of the tallest, but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun." Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today for day 6 of Strange Horticulture. I hope you have enjoyed it and gotten to relax a little bit in the midst of a stormy evening in this game. And if you did enjoy this content, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.